Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Rocketcraft Season 2 with me, DJ Haribo. How are you all doing? We're starting this episode off in a happy flower forest biome. There's sheep and chickens and even a horse, and they're all having a good time. It's a really nice little peaceful place, a nice little quiet part of the world, a bit further north of our Mushroom Island base. And you're probably wondering, why on earth am I in a flower forest? It's not really the sort of place that I normally hang about. But I just want to remind you of something that I did say in an episode a couple of episodes ago. So I just do this every now and then if I need a little top up of totems. It saves me the aggro of building a whole raid farm. So yeah, I did say that. And that is one thing that I am is an idiot and a hypocrite, and I've decided I'm going to build a raid farm. Yeah, so this is a raid tower that I've found a little bit further north of where our base is. I've put my name on it, claimed by me, and like I say, it's next to this lovely flower forest. It's got a village just over here, so hopefully transporting a villager over to it shouldn't be too much of a inconvenience, but it is villagers and anything can happen when dealing with villagers. It's such a beautiful area. It's a really odd place for a pillager outpost to spawn in, but hey ho, that's Minecraft for you. So yeah, this is where we are in the world. There's Cap's double skeleton spawner just there. So yeah, it's just a little bit further north of that, and it's a beautiful little bay. And Minecraft decided to plonk a raid tower here. So I've already got started on this raid farm. Actually, this is the bottom section, and as you can see, there's already a guy in there from us flying around there. Tinted glass is amazing, as always. Makes it super dark in there for them to spawn in. And then you should know by now the old trick of placing the glass panes and working out the spawning spot, and they always pop off from the northwest corner on bedrock from the hard-coded spawning spot. So that's that. And then you build yourself a little trident killer underneath that. So any of the pillagers that generate in with a banner will get crunched up in this thing, and I will get the bad omen effect, and then that will transfer up to the top of the farm where I will be sort of AFK with a villager. So the main thing you need to know when building a raid farm is raids cannot generate on leaves or scaffolding. So you've got to leaf the entire roof of this thing. Like, you cannot miss a single block. You've got to be so careful to catch every last little spawnable spot, because an entire raid wave will spawn there and you'll end up with ravagers everywhere, and they'll just destroy all the leaves that you've placed, and then raids will just be spawning all over the place. So it's so important to make sure you cover every last little spawnable spot in leaves or scaffolding, and that's what we've done here. So the bottom part of the raid tower, should I say, is now ready to go. So now we've got to bridge up, build up about 40 blocks from the Y level of where the pillagers are going to be spawning, and we're going to be building another trident killer. So this one's going to be helping out kill the actual raids that spawn in up the top of the farm here. Again, got to make sure just scaffolding and leaves, and then we're going to be building this tower up. We're going to be building a big drop chute on it, about 18 more blocks high or so. Now, I like to do my storage on the raid farms slightly differently to how other people will tell you how to do them. Like, in particular, Silent Whisperer, this is his farm. I wasn't going to build a raid farm. It's all his fault, but he built yet another version of his famous raid farm. And this one, I think, is version 6 now. He's done that many of them over the years. So you'll see how that farm is different in design to previous ones. But I like to do my storage up here, up at the raid farm. So as the raids are happening, I can just quickly pop down here, chuck out all the rubbish, because there's so much rubbish, and then I can just keep the totems and the emeralds. I mean, I don't need the emeralds, but I guess I'll keep them if I must. So yeah, even leaves down there, so they can't spawn in the Trident Killer, because we don't want them in the Trident Killer really, we want them above us. So let's just flick that lever, and yes, that seems to be working perfectly. Nice and fast. So like I say, now it's a case of building up a drop chute about 18 blocks higher than where we are currently. So I'll come back in a second once I've done that. Now this is where the farm deviates a fair bit from the original killing method of where the raids spawn in and where they end up dying. Because before, every single one of them would end up getting killed by the Trident Killer, which was a little bit slow, but it it got the job done. But now there's this new spawning platform that I'm stood on top of that's got magma blocks, and the raids are going to spawn in on those magma blocks. That's the only place they're going to be able to spawn in. So they're going to take damage from that, and they're also going to take damage as they go down the drop chute. And this is what's going to, take out the Ravagers as well. So there's going to be lava at the top of these channels here on either side. But I'm not going to put that in just yet because I don't want to accidentally burn all my leaves, because that would be bad. So we'll do the lava last, I think. So the next thing that we need to do is the thing that fills most people with dread. And, I'm not particularly happy about having to do it myself, but it's got to be done. We've got to get a villager up here. And that is always a mission. So what I like to do is work out where the villager is going to go, and then drop a scaffolding off the edge of it. So I know exactly where my little chute is going to be built next to the farm. And I like to use a bubble column. Like, other people have other ways of getting villagers up to the top of this, like scaffolding in a boat on a lead, or I like to just build a bubble column. It's so much less aggro. And then, you never know, if the worst should happen to your villager, the bubble column is there, and you can use it again and again to get another villager up, should the need arise. So we're just going to pillar up here, slowly but surely, using the clear glass, which is very difficult to work with in this clear glass pack. And like I say, we're just going to block all the way up until we reach the very top, all the way up there, where this guy is going to be going. But we're going to take a break from this now, and we are going to head over to the spawn area, because we are going to be building the brand new tag building. And because it's at the spawn area, we're going to be going for a futuristic theme here. And so I hope you enjoy this little time lapse, and I'll catch up with you afterwards. So there you have it, ladies and gents. Look at that. It's looking pretty good, I think, if I do say so myself. It's the old tried and tested white concrete and cyan terracotta with, you know, a giant pixel art tag on the front. And then I went for rainbow letters on this one because why not? I was feeling a bit, you know, different. It looks cool. I like it, and it's one of the first buildings over in the new spawn area. Right, so back to the task at hand, the dreaded villager move. I've built a bubble column, and it should take me all the way up to where this villager is going to spend the rest of its miserable existence trapped inside this little leaf prison. And I don't know if I need to put an extra block there of water, like an extra water source, but we'll see. But yeah, like I say, we've now got the unenviable task of bringing a villager over into this little prison. So let's head over to that village and let's cross our fingers and our toes that there are actually some villagers here still. I don't know if anyone's raided this village, taken any resources or villagers, because let's face it, villagers are a resource in Minecraft. Yes, we're talking about actual people as commodities here, but they're villagers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal all their beds. Ah, hello, good sir. Would you like to be my prisoner for all eternity? Of course you would. Right, in the boat then. And yeah, this is the bit that's not fun. Let's be honest. Hello, what are you doing? Trying to get a boat up levels in Minecraft it's fairly painful. This is probably going to be the hardest part of this villager move, and as you can see, I'm making an absolute hash of it. Oh my god! Oh no, I've ended up even lower down than when I started. This is not going well. Why is it so hard to like steer a boat on land? Who would have thought that, you know, trying to row a boat on land would be so difficult? But I find it's a bit easier in third person. That's why I'm doing it this way. So we made it up 2 blocks. Woo! So yeah, I'm not putting myself through that again. So I've actually just dug a little channel through the middle here. You know, you can call me a cheater if you want, but I don't want to like struggle having to go up another 2 blocks there. You saw how long that took. So I'm just gonna take this guy. He hasn't got a name. Put a comment. Let me know what to call this guy, and I'll call him that. And oh yeah, there's a nitwit. Sorry, buddy, but you're of no use to nobody. And yeah, there's that derpy little sheep. So yeah, this is probably the worst part of moving the villager over. And yeah, like I say, I'm not messing about going up another 1 layer with all that water and rubbish. So now, got to be careful here, because if we fall too far too quickly, our villager could be toast. And I think he is the only other villager that was left in that village except for the nitwit. So we've just got to be careful we don't drop too... Oh, I thought that was going to hurt him. Yeah, just got to be careful not to drop too far too quickly, and we'll be good. But it looks like we're safely down to the water, which is a relief. And yes, there we go. This is another reason why, you know, this raid tower is perfectly placed, because it's right next to water. So boating a villager over to it is fairly straightforward. Now, getting him up the next layer is not going to be straightforward though. But it does present this weird challenge that I've never really played Minecraft in third person only. Like, have you ever tried to play Minecraft in third person only? Like, how do you know, like, where to place the blocks like this? It's like, how do you know where you're aiming? I know I'm, like, sort of managing to do it, but it's a very alien feeling. Ugh, yeah, it just feels so unnatural. Yeah. Really strange. Try it yourself. Like, see how long you could play Minecraft in third person for, because I guarantee you won't enjoy it. I managed to pick up that water source though, but it's so hard to know where exactly you're looking. But anyway, I'm getting completely sidetracked here. We've got to now get this villager up to the top of that raid farm. So We've got some leaves to block him in with once he gets up there. Now we've got to carefully break his boat. Just like so. And of course he's not willingly going to go in there. No, he's going to fight me. So I am going to deploy my secret weapon. The water bucket. Get up there and be happy. Yeah, I think he's up there. Yeah? Good. Right, now we've just got to wait and hope that he's got a link to that bed. There is no workstation because he doesn't need a workstation. All he needs is a bed to make it a village. And then I've got to hope that the 7 other players online are going to not sleep when I ask them to not sleep. But I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be fine. But it's when like someone joins the game halfway through the night and then just automatically sleeps without, you know, checking or anyone saying anything. That's when they get you. But no, he appears to be safe and sound up there. So let's just see exactly what's going on. Oh, he's in his bed already. He's very keen. Right, let's just ask everyone nicely, please no sleep, and we can get to work just quickly breaking out these glass blocks because raids could spawn on them. And then let's just fill this guy in with leaves completely. Let's just encase the guy so that he can't go anywhere. He's stuck there for the rest of his miserable life. Just like that. And that, believe it or not, was all there was to it. Moving villagers into a raid farm isn't actually that difficult, but you know. So Silent also recommended covering the entirety of this thing in string to stop lightning strikes, setting fire to your leaves, and then, you know, you could have ravagers and God knows what else spawning up here if you lose a few leaves to fire damage. So I have stringed the bejesus out of it, and now the final finishing touch is we're going to add the lava into these channels up the top here, which is going to kill the raids super fast. So that's just going to flow downwards there, and there as well. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this farm, really. It's so simple. I'll put a link in the description if you fancy building this one for yourselves. Like I say, I only really want the totems from it, but this is the links I'll go to. Oh yes, so yeah, string absolutely everywhere on this top bit. So with that all in place, we're now ready to switch this bad boy on and see it working. We've got a guy, but he's not got a banner, so we'll kill him, and then we'll go up the top and we'll hope and pray that we're going to get a banner dude generating in down there. So yeah, like I say, it is super simple, this farm. That's all there is to it. That they're just going to spawn in there, the raids, and they're going to get killed in the Trident Killer here. So I've turned it on, and hopefully it's not going to take too long till we get a banner dude. And lo and behold, yeah, I just popped down like 2 blocks to go check something, and we've got a banner dude spawning in. So we've got Bad Omen. The raid wave is generating, and hopefully they're going to spawn up there. I'm not going to be able to see them, but the only indication that I'm going to have is that raid bar dropping down. Yeah, that seems to be crunching them up quite quickly. Raid 1 wave is done. I don't even know if any of them made it to the Trident Killer. But the XP does flow down anyway, so maybe 1 or 2 of them did. I don't know. But yeah, let's just sit here for a little while and see how quickly this thing dispatches an entire raid. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and we've got Bad Omen again. But obviously we can only have 1 raid at a time, can't we? So, yeah, seems to be working brilliantly. And again, so thank you, Silent, for this sick iteration of your raid farm design for Bedrock. It works great. It's not as super OP as the stacked ones that you can get on Java, but it will do the job for what I need. I just need a couple of totems every now and then. So this will do the job magnificently. So yeah, I'm just going to chill here for a little while. Occasionally just pop down and sieve through the chests and stuff, and then yeah. But the main reason I need these totems is for my shop, which I will be opening hopefully next episode, so look out for that. And yeah, we are almost at the end of this episode. Actually, it's been eventful. We built the tag building, and hopefully people will be making use of that. And we built a raid farm, which I said I wasn't going to build. But that's Minecraft for you. Sometimes you can change your mind, and it's okay. But anyway, if you did enjoy this episode, then please do subscribe, because it really helps out the channel. Be sure to like the video as well, and drop me a comment. Give me a name for that villager that's stuck up there. And I look forward to seeing you for another episode of Rocketcraft very soon. So take care, and bye for now.